That's done. Okay. Yeah, if it's true, you can put down that space for microphone.
Okay.
So we have a subset of our machining directorate. They're working on repairing the 3D printers so that we can get back on track with some of our machining. We also have some of our data science team out here. So our data science team, they use a few different languages from Python to Java to CSS, etc. So scouting is the other teams at the competition and making sure that we are prepared and understand like hey, this is what our teams are capable of and make strategies for it. So they've got all their tablets out there.
You know, when we run over the, well, we did this on.
Excuse me.
Yes. Sometimes we have.
So over in this direction is all of our machines. Our students get trained in a variety of machines from laser cutters, CNC mills, CNC routers, and then bandsaws, et cetera, all your other manual equipment. So they learn how to use those according to follow drawing the design output to really create our robot. So you can see here and here initial stages of our robot. The drivetrain, and then we're also adding an elevator there now. So these students are part of a mix of electrical controls as well as assembly to get these robots running.
What kind of robot?
So our robots are designed for the first robotics competition, which is a global competition. We have until January through about late February to design, build, program this robot for the competitions that happen throughout March and April. The robots are about 125 pounds. They're completely designed by the students, made by the students, assembled by the students. The mentors are just here to guide, to provide instructions. To teach them how to do these skills and then equip them in a good direction.
Very good. So when is that competition? January?
Sure. So we have a few competitions. So next weekend is our scrimmage.
Next weekend.
And so that's going to happen here. That's where a few teams are just trying out the robot. It's not an official competition, just a scrimmage. The weekend after that, we have our first real competition for range in Ventura County. And then 2 weeks after that, this school, we're actually hosting the Los Angeles region. So that's about
Very good.
going to navigate through here.
Easy.
So here we have our design team. So we only have a portion of them out because a lot of them are supporting the assembly, but we use this CAD software called Onshape to design our robot and make sure that everything that we make is going to be going to work for the competition. So that's most of our space up here. If you're able to come out in person next time, we'd love to have you. Downstairs, we actually have a full field. Right now, they're doing a bunch of testing with a few other robots, so I can't take you down there at the moment. But we'd love you to come out next time.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Oh, so your scrimmage, you mean the robot hip robot?
So the robots are designed for a specific game, and the game comes out in January. So this year, they need to take cones and then use them inflatable beach balls, and they're placing them in certain locations. So the game is played 3 on 3, so teams from all over the world will come together for these competitions, and you play in alliances of 3. And it's another alliance of 3, and your goal is to score as many of those game pieces on destruction. And at the very end, there's a seesaw kind of thing in the middle, and you will all figure out what's on the balance on it. So the challenge changes every single year, and the goal is to kind of explore different mechanisms, learn engineering, and then trying to create this robot that competes in this.
Then Dennis, do you have any questions?
No, impressive. perspective of, high school, what you've got here is quite impressive. The level that you have and the quality of students. Very impressive.
Yeah, this is definitely life changing. I was a part of this program in high school from 2016 through 2019, and now I come back and I know how much I learned. I'm now a mechanical engineering student. Like a lot of our mentors, you probably couldn't tell apart from the students, but a lot of us are very young. Either a couple years into industry, maybe 2 to 5. SpaceX, Northrop, Raytheon, et cetera, and aerospace preparation, and all of them, like we're part of this program. Here, that's because of this program. We're so advanced in our college careers because of this program, and then now we're very successfully equipped to reach to the job force. So now we want to get back to these students and make sure that they're similarly equipped.
So you mean a student working in, are they high school student or college student?
So most of our mentors are in industry, so they're working. So I'm a college student. I think I'm the youngest of them, but everyone else is like 2 to 5 years into industry. All the students are high schoolers, so the ones who are actually doing the work, they're high school students.
Which school?
Yeah, I attend the University of Southern California
Do the students-
Right now?
right now. Yeah, I'm doing my bachelor's in.
It is your
Okay.
alumni, so gets connected.
Yeah, I do my bachelor's in mechanical engineering, my master's in systems engineering.
Okay. So and then how about other mentors also from USC?
No, so we have so Nathan over there, he's like our data science mentor. He went to a school in Wisconsin for like ECS. Andrew is also our design mechanical mentor. He's that direction. He is also from Wisconsin, and he does also did like a more electrical engineering. One of our other mentors, Aaron, who works at Raytheon, the other 2 work at SpaceX. They're
They're
studying
working.
electrical.
It's internship or actually working?
No, they're working. They're full-time engineers.
So they are not students.
They are not students. So
Okay.
these are all our mentors. All of our high school students are
Okay.
in high school. And then Aaron went to Arizona. So, and then there's another mentor downstairs. He was also alumni of this program. He went to Cal State Pomona, so Cal Poly Pomona. So all over, schools from all over, majors from all over, and we just our interest is teaching the students, preparing them for college and ultimately the workforce.
So you come here every Saturday, or only if there's any activity?
We're here a lot. So when we get our competition in January, we're here at minimum Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then any holidays the students have. So Friday PD days, this Monday is President's Day, so we'll be here. It takes a lot of man hours to get this robot up and running, basically in 6 weeks.
See, so we'd love to, come here for some of your competition.
We'd love to have you.
To see robot. So by chance that your robot, any robot that will fly, or is mostly on the ground?
They will probably not fly. There are restrictions on, you can only use a certain type of battery, which is very heavy. You can only use certain type of motors. So there's nothing that prevents you from flying. However, the hardware would make it extremely difficult to do so.
Very good. So the students are mostly high school or also including middle school?
They are, so because of this school is a high school, we only draw high school students. However, I know last week we presented on all of our outreach to elementary and middle school. We do seek to engage them and hopefully encourage them to pursue this program in.
The dentist here is very experienced, and if you need something, you can ask him. And we also have some mentors if needed or something, but he is very good.
Yeah, I mean, we're always looking for new mentors. So if you are interested in coming out, you're always free to come visit. You can shoot me an email. I'll give that to you.
Yeah.
And we're always looking for engineers or non-engineers who can help teach the students skills that you think are relevant for the workforce and for their college careers.
Yeah, we might be, maybe we can also provide some, maybe some of the Saturdays when we have meeting here, we get somebody working on like Mars rover or something, and maybe your student can be part of your program too. So we have a presentation here, your student can join us before you start your activity here or something.
Yeah, definitely reach out and we'd be happy to see if we can arrange something into our schedule. Man, right now we're kind of like crunch time, so maybe right after competitions will be a little bit more.
When is you say next week is the,
So next week is a scrimmage, just like a practice event. The week after that is our first real competition. And then 2 weeks after that is the competition that's happening here.
okay,
If we do very well, we'll qualify for the world championship, and that happens in April.
April?
Yes,
fantastic. Okay, thank you so much.
of course.
Sure. Anything you want to show us?
I guess, is there anything you guys want to see or hear about?
Actually, we don't know what you have. So that's okay, that's good enough, very good.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, thank you, appreciate it,
Sure.
thank you.
You like better points or just better points?
Maybe we can go back to the room. So how do we go back?
Okay,
Yeah, we actually did kind of thing, mobile, a couple of times. We did this, also UCLA for their asteroid.
Oh, yes.
Gathering, meteorite gathering. So we just put a camera walk around for the tour. But the SpaceX tour is not going to be broadcast.
If you two would like to afterwards, like see the downstairs, see some of the robots, but.
Okay, after. But you said the robot is, some students are shy, is that okay?
So.
They will be leaving.
You're welcome to see it, we just can't have it recorded.
Oh, okay, thank you, appreciate it, thank you.
You, you still,
Yes, I haven't facilitated it, but.
oh, yeah. Those were, they were, yeah. Yeah. One, two, three.
Okay.
Yeah, so you saw this exciting tour. It's kind of fascinating. So maybe, if Robert, if you like, actually we can go to your, maybe you have a place for your project, and we can have a tour, and then people can get to know more about you and your team. And maybe they can give you more support.
Can you hear me?
So Robert, how do you think about their robotic lab?
Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear
Can you
you.
hear me? Okay.
Now I can hear, I cannot hear you.
Okay.
Do you want to try again?
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Let's go ahead. Yes.
School is a private. You can hear me?
Yes.
Our school is a private school, and STEM topics. We have a much smaller setup than at this school that you are at now. An institute called Wizard, WISRD. And the students, it's like run the institute, and they have to pay, or they get money from the they'll have to write white papers about their project. Then after they write their white paper, they have to show it to the board. And the board is students, Then after that, they build their project. They take data on the web and to their parents and to the class. And we have one project where a student is building a. We've done that twice before. And we have another where we have 2 radio telescopes, ray detector, and we're trying to make a connection between when a cosmic ray shower happens and if there emissions from that cosmic ray shower. And we have a lot of other projects also. The main ones that I'm dealing with. No. Okay. I can't hear you now.
Okay, I mean, your student are welcome to give a presentation
Okay.
with you whenever you are ready.
Now,
We can have also post your student paper or white paper you are working. So whatever you need, let me know so we can do our best to support you. And you can also show to people that what your group is doing.
okay. Thank you.
Very good. So are you very busy right now?
There's a holiday, so we're
Ah.
off for a few days, but I can get in touch with you if you would like.
Yes, definitely, please. Yeah, just going
But
to.
I can't hear you.
You cannot hear me?
I could.
But
We're
today the
coming
setting
and
is a
going.
bit yes. Yeah, basically, just trying to show you our upcoming event. So, as I mentioned, our next event is Tuesday, February 21st, 9 a.m. for the Chinese balloon.
That looks great.
Yeah. I actually we got some educators. They are very interested in using this event to inspire their students. And this professor from India, he's very supportive for STEM education as well. He's a world expert on balloons, or lighter than air. That's what they call it. Okay, so, and the next Saturday, as I mentioned, we are going to Columbia Memorial Space Center for Engineers Week event with the exhibition table. And afterwards, March 4th, in the morning, is an event about using space solar power by Mr. Boyke and Professor Hyland. It's a business and a little bit technical, but basically they have a proposal. And on the same day, after this space power talk, there will be a brief history on aerospace structural engineering. The speaker is a Raytheon technical fellow. So it's kind of interesting. Then March 11th, we have the annual University Student Branches mini conference. Then we have Dr. Belalacqua, is the inventor of the VTOL engine of F-35. Then we have Dr. Nahum Melamed from Aerospace Corporation. He works on planetary defense and Artemis. And you can see both of them are distinguished lecturers. AIAA distinguished speakers. And we have Dennis, you just saw here. He's going to do a briefing about this space command control. Then we have our educator, chair, Mr. Luis Cueva from Lockheed Skunk Works. Actually, Dr. Belalacqua also from Lockheed Skunk Works. And we have exhibitor from Empirical System Aerospace. So very inspiring for students. And there could be career or internship opportunity. Yeah. So Robert, I know you might be a little busy, but I remember you used to come out and join us. And if your students are interested, you're welcome to join. And after March 11th, March 8th, we are going to Bell Garden for a science fair and exhibition. And March 18th, you see here, Dennis, you just met, and is going to give a presentation on supply chain for space production applications. And then we have Dr. Bradley. Also have a panel because he using optical tools for quality control for supply chains. And we have Miss Deborah Shepherd, and she is very interested in supply chain and the career and the workforce development. That's March 18. And March 31st, we are going to Washington Elementary School for the STEM night. And April 1st, we're going to downtown LA Makers event. And April 15th, we'll have a space architecture event. And April 29th, this is a very interesting talk by a professor from USC, Professor Paul Roney. He's going to talk about some of the interesting example models in scientific research. And you'll cover interesting case like the Tesla on the left side of the picture. Or also on the right, that's the famous Bell Laboratory discovery Penzia for the 3K background radiation. And on May 11th, we're going to have the annual awards dinner. Then we have student awards and also excellent awards for the industry. Yeah, so we are actually right now working on getting the nomination candidates for the James Ward Scholarship and the STEM awards. Okay, so that's our activities for the upcoming months. So we are trying to provide the educators with the ideas and the network and support. And if you participate in our activity and people get to know what you are doing, what your student is doing, it's good for you and your student. And if you are concerned about your teaching benefit, those things, and we can form a support group and you can see what other teachers could get and support for you. All right.
Kenneth, can you hear me?
Yes.
Is Dennis still there?
Yes. 1 second.
Yes. Hello, Robert.
A friend, his name is Joseph Leung. Are you related to him?
No, I am.
He worked at NASA, at the where the big up north by Stanford.
Oh, by AIM.
I think it is.
The AIM.
So we can email you if we would you help us with different projects? Mainly, we have a radio telescope, and I was wondering if you know anything about radio telescopes or radio radio transmissions in from hydrogen.
So unfortunately, that's not expertise.
Okay,
Video antenna standpoint. One thing that I can is that during our
can you speak closer to the?
I can hear you okay.
most of my expertise in yes.
Yeah, that's
is
better.
in EM interference. So that's, you know, anti-transmission and interference with the free antenna, radio signals, and
Do you have any
utilize
experience
that
with
to gather information.
interferometry?
That is unfortunately not an area that
Yeah, Robert, I'll find
Thank
some.
you.
Twenty-nine, Professor Paul Ronnie is going to give a presentation. And he will cover some something actually or even X-ray microwave astronomy.
if you want to help or integration, that is my area.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Okay. So Robert, let's stay in touch.
I'm having a really hard time hearing what you're saying, so I'm not getting much. Except that it was amazing to see the school, what they have.
Robert, I don't understand because the gentleman from France, he can hear okay.
Now I hear you really well. I think the microphone has to be to the computer, and then I hear well.
Maybe you say it again.
Oh, can you hear me now, Robert?
Yeah, now I can hear.
Okay, we switched to the phone. So I'll go ahead and say what I said before is that from a radio antenna aspect, that's not really my area of expertise. If you're talking about like interference with hardware and stuff that we do during testing to make sure that, you know, radio waves and all that kind of stuff does not interfere with our space vehicle, that is an area that I do have experience with. But short of that, my main area of expertise has been in proposals, productions, manufacturing, integration, and testing and launching of space vehicles. So that includes hardware, that includes supply chain, that includes project management and customer relations. If you need any of that kind of expertise, I can definitely help you out.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry for it's very bizarre, actually. But anyway, but hopefully you can hear better now. So, all right, so let's stay in touch. So I think we'll kind of finalize the
Okay,
session
thank
today,
you very much.
earlier. Very good. Yeah. So please, next time, you know, you and your student welcome to present.
Okay.
Yeah, let's chat more. And if you would like to volunteer, like you
Get
did
back to
before,
school, and we'll talk about it.
okay.
And I'll
Very
talk to
good.
you.
Stay in touch.
Thank
Very
you.
good. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.